All right, man. So this is part two. You feel me? This is part two of the Stop Seeking series. That's what I'm gonna call it. Stop Seeking. First one was called Stop Seeking Approval. Second one is called Stop Seeking Validation out this bitch. As you can see, I got my Naruto shirt on. Goddamn, Sasuke is my favorite character of all time out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And yeah. Anyways, that's off topic though. Let's get back to the topic. So this is part two. So this one right here is gonna be called. This one right here is gonna be called. Hold up right quick. All right. So this one is gonna be called Stop Seeking Validation. You feel me? Stop seeking validation. So, you know, now I could put this in a whole lot of ways out this motherfucker, man. This one could go in a whole lot of ways. I'm gonna just start off with the social media one first because this last one I thought about. So let's put this in the social media aspect. One thing about social media, man, as all of us as a whole, we seek validation off of social media. I remember when Instagram first got started, right? You know, when Instagram first became popular, like in 2012, 13, like when I was in the 9th grade out this bit. It was like 2012, 2013, one of them shits. You know, when Instagram first became popular, I used to be so insecure in myself, man. Like I was one of the most insecure people on earth out this bitch. Like you know, like I said, man. The reason why I'm not insecure no more, man, is because I got tired of being sick and tired. Real talk, I got sick and tired of being negative, man. I really got sick and tired of that shit. But I used to be very insecure of myself back in the day, man. Very insecure. Goddamn. But so, you know, and a whole lot of motherfuckers can relate to this still to this day. This was like in 2013. But anyway, so. You know, like I said, when Instagram first became popular and shit like that, you know, I used to post like a picture, right? I used to post a picture and shit like that. And then, you know, if the picture didn't get like, let's say like, if you was in the double digits back in the day, like 10 likes, you know, with, you know, the followers that you got, if you had like 10 likes, you know, you was good out that bitch. You know what I'm saying? I remember goddamn, you know, if you didn't get likes in like the first 30 minutes or some shit like that, boom, what you know, I deleted that shit. You know, I started feeling down and depressed about myself even more and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So the point I'm trying to get across when it comes to social media, man, we base our lives off of the likes that we get, the comments that we get, the followers that we get. You know, it could be with men and women. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I think females got this shit way worse even more. You feel me? Females got this shit way worse even more because, like, you know, it's a whole lot of the S words that rhymes with pimp, but they are not a pimp. I'm a pimp, but it's a whole lot of S words that rhyme with the word pimp, and they are out here, you know, and they're boosting these females' heads up. But one thing I'm going to say is this. It's true that they are boosting their heads up and shit like that. But one thing about validation, man, and this is not just with women as well. This could apply with men as well. When it comes with validation, one thing validation does do, it's true that you do get validated off the likes and followers and comments that you get. One thing though that you have to do when it comes to validation, it can't just be 1. It can't just be 5. It can't just be 10. It can't just be 100. It can't be just 1,000. It can't be just 10,000. It can't just be 1,000,000. It can't just be 100 million. You see, you will never be fully satisfied when it comes to validation. You will never be fully satisfied. You know what I'm saying? You will never be pleased with the amount of attention that you get. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's not, like I said, you could, like the female example, like I said, even, you know, the men example as well. And, you know, let's go with celebrities, right? You would think celebrities get the most attention out of this bitch. You would think celebrities would love fame and shit like that. But if you look at celebrities talk about fame and shit like that, most of them talk about fame, they don't even want that shit. And the reason for that being is because, like, you know, how can a person have every single thing it is that they want in the world and they still feel unhappy? Ain't that some shit? A person might have all the dream cars, all the hoes, all the goddamn fame, money, all anything. You can have all of that and you can still be unhappy. You can have all the validation in the world and still be unhappy. But the reason for that being is because that shit would never truly heal you. That shit would never make you fully satisfied. It will never make you fully happy. You know what I'm saying? So let me use a men example. I don't think I use a men example. So let's say for the men's side, let's say you smashed one of the prettiest girls alive, right? You know what I'm saying? You smashed one of the prettiest hoes alive and shit like that. Yeah, you might smash the prettiest girl alive and shit like that, but I guarantee you the next day, you're gonna feel like I remember back in the day, man, you know, and this is to all the V words out here. This is to all the V words because I remember this. You know, I remember all of us were V words at one point. But I remember like when I was a V word, you know, I was hearing all these people talking about how great losing their V was and shit like that. When I did that, man, when I did that, you want to know how I felt? I thought all my problems was gonna go away. I thought all my worries and shit like that. I thought all my insecurities was gonna go away. I thought I wasn't gonna be afraid to talk to women and shit no more after that. Especially when you messing with like a pretty girl and shit like that. Nigga, after I did that, man, I felt the same exact way. That's what I'm saying when it comes to validation as well, like with social media. You know, you can get all the likes in the world, you get all the comments, you can get all the glory in the world. You'll still feel the same exact way that you did before. You know what I'm saying? You'll feel the same exact way. Because the reason for that being is because validation is only temporary. That's the point I'm just trying to get across. Validation is only temporary, man. So if validation is temporary, that feeling that you're going to get, you might feel good in that 1 second or that 10 minutes or that 1 hour or maybe a day. You might feel like that's, you know, and this could be with anything. It could be with like weed, all that. You might feel good for that moment, but I guarantee you ain't going to last long. You know what I'm saying? The only way for you to fully feel validated is with self-love out this bitch. You need self-love because like that's the only way that you're going to feel at a high vibration at all given times. That's the only way you're going to feel happy at all given times. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me. So that's basically all this I'm saying, man, when it comes to like validation. You know, last video I spoke on was approval. You know, we want to seek approval from people that, you know, we want to get our approval from, whoever it may be. But like I said, when it comes to approval one, how can you expect people to approve you if they don't approve of themselves? And why are we constantly trying to gain approval from people who don't approve of themselves? Like, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? And now for the validation one, validation is only temporary. So like I said, this could be with any example that I gave. Let's go back to the female example. Like I said, females probably, you know, females one of the ones, especially if it's quote unquote a pretty female. You feel me? I know it's a whole lot of you motherfuckers. I know it's a whole lot of y'all that got these dudes under y'all comments and shit like that. But how come 9 out of 10 times they don't want the niggas in the comments and shit like that? But that is off topic. That's off topic, though. Off topic. What I'm trying to say is that you get all the attention that you want. You see, like, attention is pointless, to be honest with you. It's very pointless. And to be honest with you, attention can make you a target out this bitch. You know, like that's why celebrities don't like fame and shit like that. They can make you a target out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you can get all the attention in the world. But another thing, what happens when you stop getting that attention though? So let's say you're a celebrity, or let's say you're a female, or let's say it could be anything. Let's say you just getting attention, right? Let's say you getting attention, let's say you getting all the validation in the world. How about it just stop? How about social media just close down? What will you do? What will you do if social media just closed down? Now your attention is gone. How you gonna feel? How you think you're gonna feel after that? You don't know what the fuck to do, because you don't know what self-love is, so you don't know how to love yourself. You don't know how to be confident within you. You feel me? And also what I just said, that, like I said, the validation is only temporary, so you're going to have to keep on feeding that high. How you think you're going to feel if social media ever closes down out this bit? You're going to feel like you don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically everything. That's basically everything it is. I'm saying, man, you know, just stop seeking validation, man. Stop seeking validation, you know, because when you seek validation, it's only temporary. You feel me? It's gonna be a high for like 1 second. You know, like I said, this is to all this to anyone. Like I said, let's go with the men example again. You know, like I said, you probably got one of the prettiest girls alive and shit like that. Yeah, you might feel good for like 1 day, 1 minute, 1 second. Goddamn, you might fuck the bitch in 1 day, or you might fuck the bitch. You might feel good for 1 day is what I meant to say. You might feel good for like 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day. Boom. The next week, you're gonna feel like the same exact motherfucker that you felt before you fucked the bitch, or before you had the prettiest girl and the prettiest girl that you wish you could get. That's why I said that shit don't even mean shit. Now I remember. Now on top of that, man, I remember I was smashing this girl, man. I remember I was smashing this girl, like, you know, and this people can relate to this shit. You know, you see this girl like online. See, this is why you gotta meet people in public. But also, this is why you got, man. I'm gonna get to that. But I met this chick online, man. I met Jit online. Goddamn. I felt so disrespected out this bitch, man. Goddamn, this motherfucker look nothing like how Jit look like in the pictures. Man, I felt disrespected. But I came into a realization is like, you know, you know, like, goddamn, not everything is what you motherfucking think. You know what I'm saying? Not everything is what you think. Now everything is what you not everything is what is, nigga, everything is the illusion out this bitch, you know what I'm saying, man. So, look, man, especially with, man. Insecure, it's a whole lot of insecurities. Look, man, insecurities run this goddamn world. This world is so low vibrational if you think about it, man. Like I said, man, I used to be one. I used to be extremely insecure, man. I used to be extremely insecure, bro. Like, I swear to you, I used to be one of the most insecure ass motherfuckers on this planet. I got to a point, man, I just got tired of being sick and tired, man. You feel me? But yeah, man, you can have all the swag in the world. You can have, you know, for the men's side, you can have all the swag in the world. You can have all the drip. You can have all the money in the world. You can have all the jewelry. You can have all those luxury things in the world as a man. As a woman, you can have all the dudes in your comments validating you in the world. Goddamn, you could have, you know, even females would compliment on how good they look. Or you can have the best body in the world. You can have you know, you can have all the attention in the world, clout, fame, celebrities. You know, you can have, for celebrities, you can have all the fame in the world. You can have all the clout in the world, all the money in the world, you can, goddamn, your dream life. You can have your motherfucking dream life out this bitch. You will still not feel happy. That's what I'm saying. You will still not feel happy. You'll still be looking for a high. You feel me? So basically, the point I'm trying to get across, man, stop looking for validation. How do you stop looking for validation? Self-love. You know, goddamn, you gotta start speaking positive affirmations to yourself. That's the true validation out this bitch. The true validation, man. The true validation is self-love. That's the true validation. True validation is talking positive to yourself, speaking positive affirmations to yourself, speaking about loving yourself to yourself, like being confident within yourself and not without yourself. That's how you truly gain validation. You gain validation within your own self through self-love, speaking positive affirmations to yourself. That's how you get validation. That's how you truthfully get validation, and that's how you keep it. Real talk. I've been like this for like goddamn, been like 6 years out this bitch now. Real talk. 6 years, 6 years out this bitch now, man. And so look, yeah, man. If you want to keep that validation feeling, you gotta learn how to love yourself, man. But that's basically everything I want to say. So if you like this video, stay tuned for some more videos, and we out. V's up.